last week, Irish language short film Trasna Líne won big at the Dublin International Film Festival.
We are joined now by writer-actor Heather O'Sullivan and her co-star Siobhan O'Kelly. Good morning
Good
to
morning.
you both.
Good morning.
Congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, listen, winning the best short film at the Dublin International Film Festival, like, how amazing is that? It must be, like, what a start, because this ideally was just a bit of a pilot, was it?
Well,
It's
gone between a short film and a pilot, and it's gone back and forth to kind of fit different purposes. And we wrote it, actually, the director and I co-wrote it, Niamh Bryson, and we wrote it 6 years ago. So it's been through many iterations.
Oh, right.
Tell us about it.
Well, we wrote it originally because Niamh and I met through a friend, and after one evening of kind of like writing together, she was like, I really want to write this thing about like my years at a Gael school, because I just think it's like such a like full world, and there's so many, you know, she told me loads of anecdotes about school. And so pretty much straight away we wrote it into a short, and then we worked with different people and kind of worked through COVID and kept writing it, and it went back and forth, and now it's as it is as short, but we'd love it to be a show.
A show,
Yes.
so you might develop it more into this.
Yes.
So it is based in a school, and Siobhan, you play that Moontor that just loves being a Moontor.
Yeah.
You do?
I do. I don't think she exists until she walks through the gates of her school in the morning, you know, that's who she is. She lives and breathes her school. And I think the charm of her, even though you told everybody that I was a goose, I think at the festival she described her as a goose. But I think the charm of Deirdre is that she thinks everybody's brilliant and everybody loves being here. And, you know, you need somebody like that in your
And
life.
when you found out that you won, where were you? What was the reaction?
I mean, we were kind of shocked. It was just like, because for so long it had just been me and Niamh trying to get this thing made, and it was really exciting. And because we had gone through the process of Virgin Media Discovers, which has like different rounds and you need to like rewrite and pitch and all that kind of stuff, the competition side of it was kind of like over for us. And so that was a real nice cherry on top. We were like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
this is what it is. So let's take a look at Trasna Líne, the winner at DIFF for short film.
Is beag mac le na chóirdaí an taith oibre an Gaelscoil na leithinta seo. Is rare costalachtaí níl se cool níos mó. Oh, cá mar rágur má antóiciile do chud starí. Agus, nuair cheapan nach bhétain an scéal éirí níos fearr. Is an Gaeltach tú?
I lied on my CV.
Dachretsa.
So it's kind of done office style. You're talking to the camera, and this is a Gael skull, and you don't have a word of Irish.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
the
where the
gag.
fun plays out.
Yeah. It was so much fun.
it
Even watching it, like, I still love it.
For you, I mean, you grew up in Connemara, did you? So, like, this is kind of a dream role.
It was a dream role in that this was the most fun I think I've ever had on set. Like, it was just lovely. And it was also a female-led company, which was really, really cool. But it wasn't just because it was in Irish. Like, it was just really funny. It was clever, you know?
Yeah.
And, but yes, coming from the Gaeltacht, I love when I get a great script in Irish.
It's really funny because the comedy starts straight away because there's these two students going at each other just inside the gates, like kind of bullying each other, and you don't care as long as they say it as Gaeilge.
Yeah.
Like it's so good. And tell us about the emotional support pigeon.
Yeah, so that is a true story. So at Niamh's school, there was this girl who found a pigeon on the way to school, and she brought it into school. And then for the rest of her like school life, she was called Pigeon Girl. And they had like a ceremonial release outside the school. Like, and when Niamh told me that, we were just like, this has to be in it. Like, we have to rework this. This has to go in. And so we had such gold of like.
But we had 3
stories.
days to film this, and we still managed to film a live pigeon in a school full of students. 3 days to make that film. Like, it was just unreal.
It's so good.
Did you think the quality of some of these short films in Ireland is amazing? Like, to win this short is particularly amazing, but like the competition, it's a really exciting time to be involved in film, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And definitely like all of the other like Discovers participants, each of them were so good. And on the night that they had a big premiere, like the quality was unbelievable. The acting was so good. We're like spoiled for choice with good actors, you know. So.
And we were just talking about the bad things of COVID and the way students actually have been affected with it.
Yeah.
But there is one thing that's come out of it, and that's people don't really care about subtitles anymore.
Yeah. No.
And that's been incredible for Gaeilge and what's happening, like even with Kneecap, you know, with the music scene. Like Heather, for you doing something as Gaeilge, that would see you go down different routes for funding. It must have opened a whole new world now.
It kind of has, but it also, as Siobhan said, like, yes, it was in Irish, but then also people just were really into the characters in the world. And then you kind of forgot that it was even about the Irish, because before Niamh and I, our kind of approach to it was like, oh, we want people to have like a more relaxed approach to Irish and have more fun. And even if you're not perfect at it, or even if you're not fluent, that you can still engage with it. But then kind of after a while, it just became about like the funny teachers. You know, and the pigeon.
Was it risky kind of doing an Irish play? Because you're trying to bring the comedy in, and for people who don't know it with subtitles, but it seems it's worked.
Yeah. I don't know, was it risky? I think for us it was always about the world, and the Irish just kind of happened to be there. And loads of the actors, you know, a few of them were Gaeilgeoirs, but actually they were there because they're hilarious and they really brought their own kind of thing to it. So I don't know if it was...
Because for you, Siobhan, you've done, like, you have worked so many different places, like everything from EastEnders to Casualty, and you've got really exciting things coming up. But having been in Ross in a Room for so long, God bless it, I love it. How is it for you to see the difference in how Irish has been treated as a visual medium, as something like this? There has been a sea. Do you think there's been a sea change?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can see it, feel it. I mean, there's just more opportunity. You know, the scripts are exciting. People aren't limited by the Irish language. It's, you know, it can do anything. And you know, Hector actually said a lovely thing. It was a clip I saw on Instagram, but it was about the Irish language being an umbrella, or being, like it's inclusive, and you know, just if you're interested, get involved, because the opportunities are endless. And so I think that's a really nice... I mean, I think people feel that about the Irish language now, you know, that there's loads of opportunities.
And you're seeing, like you mentioned, Kneecap, you have Colleen Kuhn as well, the success of that. And they talk about Duolingo, there's more people learning Irish on Duolingo, so the interest is just huge, skyrocketing at the minute.
Yeah, definitely. And we had some actors on set who maybe didn't have the best Irish, but then afterwards were like, I kind of just got back into it after we shot for those 3 days. So like, it really does revive, I think it kind of revives people's feel.
I run a Circle Cora, which is like a circle, a conversation circle, on Tuesdays throughout the year. And I have people from all over the world attend, like it's gas, you know, like from Hungary, from America, from...
Where do you do that?
With a company called Trailblazery.
Right.
But the thing is, and I also have people from like Scotland and I mean all Italy, and they are speaking Irish. But the point is that we have great chats, and it goes beyond the language, and it's about like the chats.
Yeah.
Where do you run that? Is it online?
Online, yeah. So Trailblazery, you find
Trailblazery.
Skullscarza.
People are going to...
People from all over the world.
Yeah, I swear to God, all over the world.
Yeah.
You're a bit busy at the moment, because you've got a programme right now written by Joe Spain that's in South by Southwest.
Yes, mixtape. It is unbelievable. I can't wait to see it. Yeah.
So that's coming to the world soon, right?
It's coming to the world soon. Yeah. And it's a really exciting script. It's set in Sheffield and Sydney, but it was filmed in Ireland and Sydney. I didn't get to go to Sydney, unfortunately. But yeah, I play this beautifully tragic woman from Sheffield, and mixtape is so good, so good. And then I also played in The Heartacres, another woman from Yorkshire, so I think I have a penchant for Yorkshire ladies.
Wow.
And you're in the new Lisa McGee show that's going to be on Netflix.
On Netflix, yeah, and that's coming up, I don't know when. Yeah.
She's like, I'm not allowed to say anything. Are you one of those that can't say anything?
Of writing the rest of the series.
NDA. Sign that NDA.
Exactly. Really good.
Hopefully this will turn into a series, because it's so incredibly funny.
Yeah, that's what we're hoping for.
Well done. So this is Trasna and Líne. It's on Virgin Media 1 tonight at 10 p.m. It's incredibly funny. You can also watch it on Virgin Media Play right now. Please do, because it's great. Huge congratulations.
Thank you.
Heather O'Sullivan and Siobhan O'Kelly. Thanks both for being here.
Yeah.